In the realm of psychology, understanding the intricate interplay between various mental processes, behaviors, and emotions is crucial for comprehending human experience and fostering mental well-being. Traditional approaches often examine these elements in isolation or through linear cause and effect relationships. However, a more nuanced and comprehensive perspective can be achieved by employing a triadic analysis framework. This method explores the interactions between three mutually influential factors, offering a richer and more dynamic understanding of psychological phenomena. Triadic analysis is rooted in the concept of examining how three distinct elements influence one another in a cyclical and interdependent manner. This approach aligns well with complex psychological systems where factors rarely operate in isolation. Instead, they engage in continuous feedback loops, reinforcing or mitigating each other's effects. By identifying and analyzing these triads, we can uncover deeper insights into the mechanisms that drive behavior, cognition, and emotion. In this analysis, we apply specific patterns of triadic logic to various psychological elements, considering both positive and negative states of balance and imbalance. Each triad is meticulously chosen to align with the logical relationships inherent in the psychological constructs being examined. This method allows us to dissect and understand the multifaceted nature of psychological interactions, providing a structured yet flexible framework for exploring human behavior and mental processes. The following sections detail specific triads in psychology such as personality traits, environmental factors and coping mechanisms, motivation, goal setting, and self-efficacy, stress, anxiety, and performance, emotional regulation, social support, and mental health, and cognitive dissonance, attitude change, and behavior change. Each triad is analyzed according to different patterns of interaction, elucidating the complex and often reciprocal influences these elements exert on one another. Through this approach, we aim to enhance our understanding of psychological dynamics and contribute to more effective interventions and support mechanisms in mental health and well-being. 1. Personality traits, environmental factors, coping mechanisms. An individual's personality traits, such as being extroverted or introverted, can significantly influence how they interact with their environment. For instance, an extroverted person, A, thrives in a stimulating environment, B, that offers ample social opportunities, which in turn enhances their coping mechanisms, C, by providing social support and engagement. Effective coping mechanisms further support a positive environment and reinforce the individual's extroverted traits, creating a mutually beneficial cycle. Conversely, a mismatch between personality traits and the environment can lead to poor coping mechanisms. For example, an introverted individual, A, may feel overwhelmed in a highly stimulating environment. B, leading to ineffective coping strategies, C, such as withdrawal or stress. This negative state reinforces itself as poor coping mechanisms further degrade the environment and exacerbate the mismatch with personality traits. 1. Motivation, goal setting, self-efficacy. Motivation, A, acts as the driving force that initiates goal setting. B, when an individual is highly motivated, they set clear, achievable goals. Achieving these goals enhances their sense of self-efficacy. C, the belief in their ability to succeed. Increased self-efficacy, in turn, boosts motivation, creating a reinforcing loop that propels the individual toward continuous achievement and personal growth. On the flip side, the absence of goal setting, B, can lead to a decline in motivation, A. Without clear goals, individuals struggle to find direction, which diminishes their motivation. This lack of motivation undermines self-efficacy, C, as individuals start to doubt their abilities. Reduced self-efficacy further discourages goal setting, creating a feedback loop that perpetuates inactivity and low achievement. 1. Stress, anxiety, performance stress, A, often leads to anxiety. B. For example, high stress levels at work can cause anxiety about meeting deadlines. This anxiety can negatively impact performance, C, leading to mistakes and decreased productivity. Conversely, in the absence of stress, A, there is a corresponding lack of performance pressure, C, which can sometimes result in complacency and reduced performance due to a lack of urgency. Lack of anxiety, B, can lead to reduced stress, A, creating a more relaxed state. However, poor performance, C, due to a lack of pressure can increase anxiety, B, over time as deadlines approach, or as one faces criticism, which reintroduces stress, A. Additionally, good performance, C, can generate stress, A, due to high expectations and the pressure to maintain standards. 1. Emotional regulation, social support, mental health. Effective emotional regulation, A, positively influences mental health, C. When individuals can manage their emotions well, they experience better mental well-being. Good mental health, C, facilitates the formation and maintenance of social support networks, B, as mentally healthy individuals are more likely to engage in positive social interactions. Conversely, poor emotional regulation, A, can lead to deteriorating mental health, C, poor mental health, C, undermines emotional regulation, A. For instance, individuals with mental health issues like depression or anxiety may struggle to control their emotions. Lack of social support, B, exacerbates this issue by isolating individuals and removing a crucial buffer against stress, further damaging mental health. C. However, strong social support, B, can improve emotional regulation, A, by providing emotional and practical assistance. 1. Cognitive dissonance, attitude change, behavior change. Cognitive dissonance, A, occurs when an individual holds conflicting beliefs or behaviors, prompting a change in attitude, B, to reduce the discomfort. For instance, if someone values health but smokes, the dissonance may lead them to adopt a more health-conscious attitude. This attitude change, B, drives behavior change, C, such as quitting smoking. Successful behavior change reduces cognitive dissonance and reinforces the new attitude, creating a holistic shift. If there is no change in attitude, RB, cognitive dissonance, A, remains unaddressed, maintaining the status quo. Without behavior change, C, attitudes remain stagnant, perpetuating the initial dissonance. Lack of cognitive dissonance and attitude change means behaviors do not alter, C, creating a cycle of inaction and reinforcing the original state without progress. The application of triadic analysis in psychology offers a transformative lens through which we can examine the interdependencies and mutual influences of various psychological elements. This approach aligns seamlessly with broader psychological theories that emphasize the complex, dynamic nature of mental processes and behaviors. By shifting from linear cause and effect models to a more holistic triadic perspective, we can better understand the multifaceted interactions that underpin human psychology. Triadic analysis reveals how personality traits, environmental factors, and coping mechanisms coexist and influence one another in both positive and negative states. This understanding is crucial for designing environments and interventions that bolster effective coping strategies and foster positive personality development. Similarly, examining the reinforcement patterns among motivation, goal setting, and self-efficacy underscores the importance of a cohesive approach to personal growth and achievement. Recognizing these interconnections allows for more targeted and sustainable motivational strategies that enhance self-efficacy and goal attainment. The analysis of stress, anxiety, and performance through causal and reversion relationships highlights the delicate balance required to manage stress and maintain optimal performance. This triadic perspective is invaluable for developing stress management programs and performance enhancement techniques that consider the reciprocal nature of these elements. Furthermore, understanding the nonlinear and retrospective relationships between emotional regulation, social support, and mental health emphasizes the critical role of social support networks in promoting emotional well-being and mental health. This insight is essential for creating comprehensive mental health interventions that integrate emotional regulation skills and social support systems. Finally, exploring cognitive dissonance, attitude change, and behavior change through inclusive and exclusive patterns provides a deeper understanding of how internal conflicts drive changes in attitudes and behaviors. This knowledge is particularly useful for designing effective behavior change interventions that address the root causes of cognitive dissonance and facilitate sustainable attitude and behavior modifications. Incorporating triadic analysis into psychological research and practice offers several significant benefits. It encourages a more comprehensive exploration of how multiple psychological factors interact, leading to more nuanced and effective interventions. This approach also fosters a deeper appreciation of the complexity and interconnectedness of mental processes, moving beyond simplistic models to embrace the richness of human psychology. By leveraging this methodology, psychologists and mental health professionals can develop more holistic and effective strategies for enhancing mental well-being and promoting personal growth.